Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up, everybody? Damn, I thought I got this off the screen already. What up, everybody? What is going down? Yes, we got another draft. You already know. This one is the number 28, the Waterboy division.
I love my mama very much. Now you know that. Tackling you.
Well, wake her ass up! We gotta win tomorrow! You gonna lose all your Sunday football games.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Oh no! We suck again!
She's not the devil. She's the most beautiful woman in the world.
I never said you was the devil. Shout out to Stranger. What up, Stranger? What are you smoking on over there, bro? I'm getting ready to pack up. Well, I already packed it up, but getting ready to smoke. It is Banana Z. All right. And 26.49% THC. Hey, King D, shout out to the LBC. What up, bro? Crispy in the house. What up? Daniel Berry. What up? Shout out, bro. Nick Von B. What up? I said, evening hustler. Hope your week's been going well so far for you and the fam. Going good, bro. Always some speed bumps, but you know, we're trucking along. What's your take on the Monty trade? So I like it because I feel like he was kind of a thorn in Gibbs's side, you know. So for wherever we have Gibbs, we like Monty getting out of there, you know, because we assume a real big uptick for Gibbs. And I like it for Houston, you know. I mean, you got Marks over there. I mean, now Mixon's probably going to be nothing, you know. I mean, he's pretty much nothing, getting hurt all of last year, you know, didn't really know what was going to happen. But I feel like this gives Marks a chance to learn. For everybody who thought that Marks was going to be the guy, I mean, I never really thought he was going to be the guy. So I knew they were going to do something in free agency or the draft. And look, they didn't even wait for free agency. They went and got an established veteran right away. So I think it'll be good, but think about what David Montgomery was like fantasy wise in Detroit. Like he's like a flex guy, you know, a little bit of upside, but almost like a TD dependent flex. And like, I feel like that's probably what he's going to be. Like, I don't think that Marks goes completely away. I bet it's a 2 or 3 headed monster over there, which they need. Like, I don't know why. Like, you could go back and back. Dude, Texans more often than not have really bad injury history at the running back position. Like I know Pierce was like there, cashed in that 1 year. You know, I mean, Marks was good last year at the end, but like, look at how much like bullshit kind of like there was like the whole year, you know? And I remember, dude, Arian Foster, I went to high school with Arian Foster, and like this motherfucker, like he could have played for 31 other teams and like he probably never would have made it. You know, like never would have cracked the roster. But because it was so bad over there and they had so many injuries that he ended up getting called up for like the last 2 games and like did really good enough for them to be like, fuck it, we're rocking him at the beginning of next season. And, you know, we're going to go try to get some defenders or something. But yeah, I think Houston needs to keep their pockets loaded with running backs because of the history. Stranger said Puffin Saffron 35% with Pineapple Thai 35.7% on deck. Nice. I always like the pineapple and other citrusy flavors, man. Like, I mean, I know there's some people who like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do and I don't know, because I guess the citrus, I guess it's sweet. Like if it's either sweet or musty, you know, it's more of the sweet. But I like it, man. Like I like the citrusy stuff. Like even this Banana Z. Like, I mean, like it doesn't taste like bananas. It tastes like more citrusy, like fruity, like type of flavor. But there's still some bite to it. It's not just like, you know, the bullshit like fruit. Like I don't know. Like I guess I'm so used to these hybrids that almost it's like a little bit of citrus, but packs a little bit of musty OG or cookies, you know, or like some shit like that. And I'm all about that life. And I prefer the citrus. I love it, man. I love it. So I'm just looking at the board right now, and I mean the board's looking really interesting here, right? I mean, we got a lot of QB action, but look, I mean 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 3 in the third, and look, and the fifth, and then the fourth. That's where it really kicked off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 QBs in the fourth round, and Mahomes, look at that, going in the middle of the fourth round. Best value we're ever going to get on Mahomes. Who knows how many games he actually misses? I mean, is he going to miss any games? I mean, it's different because like QBs, like for running backs, the ACLs super important because you got a lot of cutting to do. But like, could Patrick Mahomes play on a 90%, ready ACL in September? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if they'd risk it at that point. And hey, Minnesota Mike, what up, bro? Is going down. And there goes Mendoza in the 7th. And you look at the running backs. Running backs definitely the most targeted position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the first round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the second round. So we got 10 through the first 2 rounds. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the third round. Very consistent with these 5 running backs per round in the first 3. And King D said, what do you think about that McDuffie trade? Dude, that is really good for the Rams. Like, I mean, yeah, you give up the first, but McDuffie is very fucking good. Like, I mean, I like for IDP, like we're kind of not really messing with him for IDP because he doesn't really get like that many tackles like per game. But it's because he's like, I don't know if he's a shutdown corner, but how about if the shutdown corners are like the S tier corners, he's an A, maybe even an A plus like guy. Like he's that good in the coverage and being young, as well too. So, I mean, I feel like, that was a piece that, I don't know why the Chiefs were willing to lose it unless they're somewhat conceding for this year. Like probably not, but I mean, that did give them a lot of ammo. Like they got a lot of issues in a lot of places and holes that they got to plug. So, no, I think it was a bad move for the Chiefs because guys like McDuffie don't grow on trees. But one thing that I will say about the Chiefs, they've been very good at drafting cornerbacks and defensive backs over the last 10 years. So whoever their DB scout is, like shit, for all we know, they have some DB that they want to get with like an early second rounder who they think could replace McDuffie like right away. Because what did well, actually, no, they didn't get an early set. They got a late first and what, a third, a fifth, sixth. I mean, there was a lot of different picks in the mix there. Let's look here. How many picks were in the mix for him? Okay, first, fifth, and sixth. Okay. They'll be able to get some good depth with those fifth and sixth picks if they're using those for defense. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the Rams, they definitely got the better end of the deal here with that because the first rounder, I mean, it's a late first rounder as well. And you just got yourself an established cornerback, like a very, very established cornerback. I'd say easily top 12. I would say top 12. Yeah, it's kind of fringe there. I don't know if he's top 10. I mean, there's some dogs, but he could, going over to the Rams, I mean, he could turn into a top 10. They're going to get thrown on a lot. Like, that was one of their big weaknesses. Could Mahomes play on 90%? Maybe. Should he? Hell no. I mean, yeah, he shouldn't. No. TJ, what up, bro? It's going down. We're just smoking it up over here right now. We're talking about the trades that happened. And I wonder how many more trades. Like, when does free agency start? Next Tuesday, right? Next Tuesday or Wednesday. Let's see. When does NFL free agency start? 2026. It is Wednesday. Okay. Yep. Next Wednesday, 1 week from now. It's going to be so fun. Like that free agency, when free agency kicks in. I mean, this is kind of when everything is really starting with the end of the franchise tags, because we know that those guys aren't going anywhere. And then, yeah, free agency starts next year, man. Going to be, next week. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. That is always a fun time, especially for the drafts. Tia said, rumor I heard they could take the cornerback from LSU. I mean, dude, if they use that pick on a cornerback, the first rounder, I mean, you can always get someone most times you can always get someone at least very, very, very good, with that late first. Like, if it's like the year, like what, like Sauce and Stingley and all that, you might be at your fifth or sixth cornerback, like in that. But it's usually like, it's usually not like that. Like maybe there's like 3 or 4 that go in the entire first round. Jamie in the house. What up, bro? So I'm recording a Dynasty episode, but I'll be back. Sounds good, bro. Should be here for like an hour or so. When we get to round 20, I can start doing grades if anybody wants a grade of their starters. I feel it's just, instead of grading the whole team, I just grade the starters. I mean, it's mostly for fun more than anything anyways, and that's really all we care about. Who out there went and saw Scream 7? Anybody see Scream 7? Dude, I saw it 3 times since it came out. Here's why. It was all strategic as well. Like, I went on the opening night on Thursday. Me and Noble went. Vanessa was out of town, so she couldn't go. And then when Vanessa got back, then we went and saw it together. And then I didn't realize that we had... at the movie theater that I like going to now, that they have $5 movies on Monday. So like literally, like we all 3 of us went on Monday, and $15 for 3 tickets to the movies. And it was IMAX, and they got all the fancy leather reclining seats and all that stuff. And yeah, it was cool. It was cool. And I like the movie. There's a lot of people hating on it. All right, sounds good, bro. Really, when you get all your starters locked in, just tell me when all your starters are locked in, because I know there's usually offensive bench guys drafted before we get through all 5 defenses. All 5 defensive spots. Yep, Diggs got released today. Kyle Williams time. We'll see. I'm curious how they're going to play this out, and are they going to draft someone? Are they going to go after someone in free agency? Very curious how the Patriots play this. But yeah, I mean, Diggs, we kind of already knew that was going to be a short-lived thing. Bills should just get him back, right? Like, fuck it. I guess I don't know how Diggs feels about the Bills at this point. I guess that's one of those things, man. Does he have a sour taste in his mouth from all that bullshit? All right, let's keep on smoking. DJ Moore, Mike Evans to the Pats. I'm calling it. I mean, that'd be cool if Mike Evans went there. Don't know, like, what version of Mike Evans we're going to get either way this year. Dude's getting old. Hard to stay healthy for him. But, yeah, very interested to see where he goes. I can't wait, man. Next week in free agency is going to be super fun. I might just go live when free agency starts, because I mean, I don't know how much stuff is going to be how much stuff is actually going to be talked about right when it opens up, but I'm sure we'll get a lot of news like in that first hour. People have been chomping at the bit. And really, even though free agency starts on Wednesday, it's still one of those things where it's like they can lock in deals on Monday and Tuesday, but it's like not officially signed until Wednesday. There goes Parker Washington. Dude, what? Marvin Harrison in the 9th round. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, Kyler Murray set to be released. Damn right, Buffalo needs to get out a solid number 1. Like, dude, you're talking about an MVP, a guy who's won the MVP, deserved or not, that's up for speculation, but he won. And you're trying to make him put the whole team on his back versus getting him even just, I mean, let's say just an average number one. I mean, should he get an above average number one? Like, yeah, for sure. But even just like if he had an average like number one, but like a really good number one, you know, not a bullshit number one. When I say average, I'm probably thinking of maybe like 15th ranked guy, you know, or something like that. Someone that we think is like a middle of the pack, like number one guy, but still a number one. They better do it, man. They better fucking do it. Yeah, I sure hope my Bengals are aggressive and do it early. Yeah, what let me go look at the caps. Let's see who's got the most cap space going into free agency. I know things could change. Oh shit, Chargers got the most right now. Damn near 100 mil. Then Tennessee with 90, Washington with 86, the Raiders with 85, Jets with 74, Seahawks 60. Damn, coming off a Super Bowl year, you got that much cap space available. That's very interesting. Pittsburgh 50. And they got they released Jonnu. And look at that. There goes the Bengals, 8th place, 47 mil in available cap space. Cardinals 38 mil in available cap space, and Patriots 35 mil in available cap space. Interesting, man. Oh shit, without Trey, it's about 80 mil. So have they not like officially like have they not officially released him yet? I know he was set to be released. I guess I'm not sure when the what's it called? I guess I'm not sure when they officially like release people or whatever. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. So the 47's counting Trey. Okay. Yeah, so they're going to be at the pretty close to the top. So if you say 87, where would 87 put them? Shit, 87 will put them at third most cap space. You know, I'm sure there's going to be other teams like making moves and stuff. Like this week is going to be, I'm sure, just a big week of cap space shit. Think old man Aaron coming back, man? I mean, Pittsburgh's not the right destination, dude. Like it's really not. Like he needs like, I guess I'm just trying to even think like where would be a good spot, because like when Tom Brady 80, not 87. So that, well, I mean, I would still put them at fifth. I mean, shit, like right in between the Raiders and the goddamn Jets.
The goddamn Jets.
But yeah, what I was saying about Aaron Rodgers, it's like, dude, not everybody can get as lucky as Tom Brady. Like Tom Brady went to like the perfect situation when he finally left the Patriots. I mean, before Tom Brady went there, they had a top 5 offense and a top 5 defense. And like they were literally a quarterback away because Jameis Winston couldn't get it done. So he went to like almost a perfect scenario. The stars like literally aligned. But like, where the hell is Aaron Rodgers going to go where he can legit compete for a Super Bowl, but like they're like just a QB short? I just thinking about it as I'm talking is like Minnesota. But they also haven't restructured Burrow yet. Okay, yeah. I mean, because even though Burrow got hurt, they still should do the cash over cap with him, right? I mean, he's a guy. I mean, you can't go into a season thinking that a guy like Burrow is going to get hurt, because I mean, anybody could get hurt any given play, any given Sunday. But like, dude, he's got the most expensive contract like on the squad. You got to do the cash over cap. You got to do the cash over cap. So my brother-in-law would love that. I think he needs to retire. I mean, he's just been in bad situations. Like, I mean, look, the Jets, that was a horrible decision to go to the Jets. Like, when have the Jets been good since 1969? Damn it, where the hell is it? I said, when the hell have the Jets been good since 1969?
69, dudes!
And then, I mean, dude, the Steelers was such a bad fit for how he plays. But yeah, I feel like it's got to be like the perfect scenario, or like, yeah, dude, just retire. Like, I mean, it's, if you're going to be out there looking like a shell of yourself because you're like trying to get 50 mil, but like playing on a shitty ass team, man. Yeah. Because I don't know. Would Aaron Rodgers be a guy who could be in the media like somehow? I mean, he might, but I'm curious what the hell he would want to do. He seems like smarter than that also, though. Like, he might do something like just completely different than, like Peyton. Something like Peyton's doing. Like, Peyton just didn't go jump into, an announcer role or a fucking analyst role or whatever. Like, that's kind of too basic for someone like that. Might be too basic for a guy like Rodgers. Because it's way too basic for a guy like Tom Brady. But they're paying him so much. I mean, dude, he's like getting paid like more than most quarterbacks are in the NFL. Fucking just calling the games once a week. Like, dude, he's getting hella paid. Hella paid. And like, it's like, I'm sure he does research and stuff. But like, can you just imagine, like, let's say he was a quarterback in the NFL making the same amount of money. Like, could you imagine how much less work he is like actually doing to like work the mic, Hey, Devo in the house. What up, bro? And coming through with the super chat. My brother, you the man. About to pack up this fat dab for you, bro. Let's get it. All right, let's do a dab. Let's go. And Crispy said Debo got released. Figured that was going to happen. It was a horrible fit for him in Washington with the way that they were running. And that's what sucks. There really is a lot of luck, involved with like where you end up, because man, I mean, you like, we're seeing a lot of talent being wasted, in areas because like the teams just aren't using them in the correct way. Like, I saw this list of like all the quarterbacks that like got benched, as like on their first team, guys like Baker Mayfield, guys like Sam Darnold, guys Kyler Murray, right? I mean, there's a handful of guys, and then they go to another team, and then they start getting used properly, or the team is utilizing their skills like properly. All right. And hold on 1 second, guys. Got to go remove someone from a league. The damn sleeper app has been working a little bit better on my phone, but still fucking annoying, man. Like, you need to fix this shit fast. No, they're probably not going to, but it's super annoying. And TJ Vikes have 47 mil. Plan to cut Jones, Hargrave, Allen should open up about 24 mil. So let's see where they're at right now. Where the hell are they on this list? Fuck. Dude, they're at negative 44 mil as of right now. They're the worst cap space in the league right now. So they're going to have to do a lot of things. What, dude? And New Orleans, minus 44 mil. The Browns, minus 25. Jacksonville, minus 16. Texans, minus 13. Buffalo, minus 8. Green Bay, minus 8. Miami, minus 6. Detroit, minus 5. Colts, minus 4. Dude, how many teams is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 teams that have negative cap space right now. That's fucking crazy. And I know that all these, I know these teams are going to make the moves and they're going to shave that off like hella quick. But it's crazy that they're that low against the cap right now. I mean, I guess you have no reason to be above the cap at this moment. Really not until they start like signing people or whatever, but that's crazy. That's crazy. That's the reason they fired him. Yeah, dude, what the hell, man? Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Like, I mean, you heard like the excitement in my voice when I was reading off like the teams with all that cap space, and like, because that's like, it's going to be fun for those teams. They have money that they're going to be able to utilize and bump up some shit and like actually sign some people to some big time contracts. Like, dude, 10 teams are negative money right now. And like, you gotta work a lot of contracts or release, I mean, I know they're going to be, moving on from Jones and Hargrave and Allen. And, that's going to like help them like pretty quickly. But even like you just said, that's 24 mil. They're still going to be 20 mil in the red. Like, that's crazy. And like, dude, and you don't even have like an expensive quarterback. Like, that's like another thing. Like, the Browns being negative 25. I mean, if I was Deshaun Watson, I wouldn't be restructuring shit. But, that's the reason why they're like minus 25, like in the hole, is because of his huge ass $250 million fully guaranteed contract and shit. Like, dude, Vikings don't have that. They got McCarthy. He's on a fucking rookie deal. Dude, I mean, same with New Orleans. Like, dude, they don't have any fucking high-priced guys. Like, high-priced quarterbacks. Obviously, they have high-priced guys. Taysom Hill still might be one of the highest-paid, like, guys on their team for all we know. But, like, dude, they got Shaw and Ritter. You got your two quarterbacks are on rookie deals. How are you minus 44 in the hole? I mean, Jacksonville at minus 16. I mean, after the Trevor deal, I understand that. Same with Buffalo. And Green Bay. I mean, Miami too. I mean, they still got Tua, right? Detroit. I mean, you got some big, couple big contracts over there. But dude, that's crazy, man. Feel like the GMs are definitely failing. If you're that far under the cap. I mean, even all these teams that are 10 mil in the red under the cap. I mean, I feel like 10 mil, like one person could swing 10 mil. One player could swing 10 mil in the way that you restructure their contract. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 of the teams are minus 13 mil or more. That's insane to me. And dude, we got the IDP kicked off here in the 10th round. Micah Parsons, number 1. People, You guys will never listen, will ya? Satelliter, why? Don't take Parsons so early, bro. He never fucking pays off that capital. Never pays it off. And dude, look at that. Sweshinger at number 2. Dude, I mean, he's good. He's really good. And if he takes a step up and stays healthy also, like, dude, he could be in for a crazy ass fucking season. And then look at that. TJ Watt, 3rd IDP off the board. I don't know if he's warranted, but TJ Watt is always fun to watch. And if the Pittsburgh offense takes a step back, that just means more opportunities for their defense. And Roquan at the in the 12th round as the I'm totally missing some. Myles Garrett and Aiden Hutchinson going in the 11th round. And then it's Roquan and then Crosby. Dude, and look at that. Kittle in the 12th round. I'm curious, really just curious what's going to happen with Kittle, you know? I mean, tore his Achilles. It's so late. I mean, but we've seen, Aaron Rodgers, pretty much came back in like a couple months. Cam Akers came back in a handful of months. So, I'm curious to see if George Kittle is going to be ready when the season starts. I would assume no, but you never know. You never know, especially because he's getting up there in age, man. One of the elder statesmen. Whoo, that dad was solid. You the man, Debo. There goes Sherwood. Right after JCM. Look at Malik Willis in the 11th round. It's so interesting right now because, like, we don't know where some of these guys are going to go. But guys like Brissett, guys like Willis, dude, might be starters for all we know. At least competing for it, right? That's what's cool, though, is there's going to be some good shakeups this year. And it all starts with free agency. It starts next week. Yes. Someone asked me if I think JJ McCarthy's done in the NFL. And I said no, but his value is down. Whoo! All right. Let me see. What other news do we have? Tongs and Samson are 2 guys that would probably produce early, but maybe, yeah, right, yeah. You need guys like that to, like, help. Because, got to win enough games to get to the playoffs and be in the top 4. But, yeah, sucks for guys like that who may make your team, like, really good, at, like, certain points. And then, because I know that happened for all my Danny Pesos teams, it was, like, probably only had, like, 2 QBs or at least 2 healthy QBs, and my teams were doing good. Then Danny Pesos gets hurt, and then it lowers the quality of the team because now it's just a normal offensive guy going in the super flex and shit. So yeah, it kind of sucks. Yo, what up, Chewy? And it said, thoughts on this trade, May and Garrett Wilson for JJ. I said no. Yeah, I have Hurts already. So you'd be getting May and Garrett Wilson. I also don't want Garrett Wilson just Dynasty. I don't want to put him in a trade without knowing who the quarterback is. Like, I don't want to receive him and give up someone for him and, like, put the value on it. But single QB, like, even May's great. But yeah, you already having Hurts, like, why would you need May? Like, yeah, just kind of no point to that. Yeah, Like even JJ, I mean, his situation sucks, but it's like I feel better about holding JJ in a shitty situation than holding Wilson, than trading away JJ for Wilson and May when I kind of don't need May, like May might do better than Hurts, but like how much better? Like Hurts is still a rushing quarterback, like I mean his value is gonna stay high in a single QB league. So as good as May is, yeah, that's in a single QB league, kind of no point. Yeah. That's why I don't like playing in single QB dynasty leagues. Like I host them and stuff, but it's because like even a guy like that, like isn't that crazy that like May has like very little, like almost no value to you, like because you have Hurts. I don't even know if you have a backup. Just because you have Hurts, I wouldn't even be worried about like trading away to get a guy like May when you could probably trade to get so many other QBs that'll just help you, if needed. But yeah, that's why I don't like playing in single QB leagues. It's like it sucks that the QBs are just so undervalued, like in general. Like I feel that's like not cool because the quarterbacks are like the most important like position in almost in all of sports, maybe in all of sports. Like what position I want you guys to think about that. What position is more important to the success of their team than a quarterback? Because I know a starting pitcher, very, very important, but you got 5, in the rotation, and then you have all the relievers and everything. Kicker, I mean, dude, we've seen some shitty kickers have decent years because they were on a decent team. I'm not saying that a good kicker, like isn't a good thing to have because obviously there are, but like kickers aren't more important than quarterbacks, I feel like I don't think there's any NFL position that's more important than a quarterback. So I feel like we have to go outside of NFL altogether and like be thinking of some kind of position in another sport. And like I feel like it can't be anything in basketball because every position is almost equally important. Like it's not like point guards are like a billion times more important than the shooting guards, and like centers back in the day, like, dude, that was probably like, and power forwards, like those were probably like the make or break. Like those guys might have been more important because there was less to go around. Yeah, the goalie. Okay. Yeah. Probably the most important, I'd say for sure. I mean, I guess that's what's tough is like, cause like a goalie can't win the game for you. Like they can lose it for you, but they can't win it for you because the best that they can do is hold the team to 0, but it's going to take someone else to actually win the game. I guess that's why I feel like the goalie it has to be up there. I'd say top 3 position in any sport, right? Because like if you don't have a good goalie, you're not winning at all. If you have a good goalie, like you still got to have a little bit of offense, no matter what. But yeah, but the goalie for sure, definitely one of the most important positions in any sport. Like it has to be. He said, "Get where you're coming from." Plus, I also still have my first. Okay, there you go. And are you saying you still have your first? Like, you talking about your first round pick, or are you saying you have the goalie as the first still? But yeah, I'm curious what else, what other positions people might say. Because a closer for baseball, I mean, because the closer can actually, I mean, I know they won't play every day, but in theory, like, a closer could be playing 2, 3, 4 games, in a row and having to hold down the win and shut down the win. And we know teams that have closers that aren't good, that like, man, your record just sucks. But if you got a really dope closer, like, that's definitely going to affect the records. And just checking out the board here, a lot of defense right now. I mean, as it should be. We're in the middle teen rounds here. Man, I'm curious. A guy like Travis Hunter, man, like I wonder how much offense he actually plays because they said that they think that he's going to play more at cornerback now. than at wide receiver. I have my first round pick, my 5 keepers this year: Hurts, Ibuka, Jefferson, Jacobs, K9. Yeah, it's solid, man. I wouldn't even be making any trades right now. I mean, I know it's kind of like a good time to like trade, but I definitely wouldn't be making any trades right now because like then that affects your keepers, right? And like I would just, yeah, I would wait until, I would wait. All right. But yeah, we are in the 15th round and a lot of IDP picks in the last, I mean, let's just say 2.5 rounds. Because it looks like in round 13, only 2 offensive guys. In round 14, 1, 2, 3, 4 offensive guys. Uh-oh, there goes Xavier Worthy off the board. Bobby Wagner, let's go. Oldie but a goodie. I'm getting ready to work on my IDP rankings. For everyone on Patreon, it's just going to be a good place for you to get those rankings, and it's going to be something where I post it once, but I keep updating it, and then you guys will keep getting posts as it's updated. Because I would rather do that and throw out, maybe like my first 15 or 20, and then just keep adjusting it as time goes on. Because I mean, if I just went and ranked, I don't know, 25 linebackers, 25 DBs, 25 DLs, like that shit would take me forever because I'm going to do so much tweaking, like tweaking the numbers and everything. And, just after I like put a couple guys in order, it's going to be like, oh, now I forgot about this guy. Now I got to put this guy here. Got to move everybody down, all that shit. And TJ said, I'm the only crazy asshole wheeling and dealing in dynasties lately. No, you're not. But he is that league is not a dynasty that Chewy's talking about. It's a keeper league. So he's only able to get 5 keepers. And if you make a trade like right now, I feel like then you have like that's gonna like affect the keepers that you're keeping. No, in dynasty, like I mean, it's not a horrible time to trade, but you know me, I'm gonna wait. Like if I'm gonna be trading some of my picks, I want to wait a little bit till closer to the draft, when people are just yearning for those picks, just wanting them so bad. But now is the what's it called? Since we have the combine, in the books, this is going to be good because now a lot of people are like, all right, these are going to be the low first round picks. Now I'm going to be putting out some rookie rankings here as I go through my whole process of looking at everything over this next week or two as well. Hey, Captain Spock, what up, bro? Cheers, brother. Woo. Woo! That was a good one. Some Banana Z. All right. All right. Oh, look at that. We got some back-to-back rooks, Washington and Price. Yeah, now is the time where you are going to be able to get the rookies at the cheapest that you will ever be able to get them in. I remember last year when we first started drafting the first couple drafts, RJ Harvey was not even drafted in a couple of these first drafts. Not everyone, and it's not like he even did that good, but I'm just saying that's what kind of value you could have got on him. You literally could have got him in the 35th round. Look at that. Huge ass going crazy on the IDPs. Olakun, Van Ginkel, Cashman, and TJ Edwards. That's 4 solid ones in a row right there. I like it. I got to be faster with this part.
I like you a lot.
I gotta start using these. Oh, look at that. Buda Baker off the board. And Shakira.
Shakira.
All right. Oh, there goes Robert Spillane. Mm-hmm. Whew. I have to get a song going in the background or something here. Let me see. Yeah, if anybody wants to request a song, throw in a super chat. What the heck? Oh, and I'm planning on doing a Vegas draft. If anybody is down, we're gonna have multiple drafts. Planning, it's gonna be in August, but it's either gonna be August 15th and 16th or 22nd and 23rd. Hold on, let me see what are those other dates. Yeah, 22nd and 23rd. So both weekends, obviously. I posted about it on Patreon if you want to go check it out. I'm not sure how much everything would cost, but it would be planning on getting a hotel room for 2 days at the Cosmo, and that'll pretty much be like, where everything is going down. And I mean, I don't think anyone would really be sleeping in the room necessarily. I mean, maybe people will be crashing out on the couch or like whatever, but I feel like it would be just like, people might have their own spot or whatever, unless we're just staying up for like, 48 hours straight or whatever it is. And that could be a possibility too. And gonna get a room that has a balcony, so we'll be able to spark it up, at our leisure and not have to worry about anything. And yeah, and just do multiple drafts. I'm planning on bringing back the Hustler Green Bowl and trying to see if we can get because I'll be in it as well, but trying to see if we can get 11 more that are down for the $500 league. It's a $600 league because 100 is going to be going towards the dopest belt that anybody can have out there, super custom. And yeah, so $600 buy-in for that Hustler Green Bowl league. You don't have to be in Vegas to be in that one, but if we do it, but if we end up doing this, that one will be drafted then for sure. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be super fun. Lots of drafts. Yeah, Crispy said, "Give me my F." Let's see. Let's see where Crispy's squad is here. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right, so Gibbs, Or wait, we'll start with the QB. Stroud, Darnold, Bryce Young. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. You waited. You got 3 decent ones. I'm going to call that. Because I feel like even at the peak, I feel like all these are B guys right here. B. I mean, Bryce Young's like a B minus, but Bryce Young stepped it up. Last year, he was a C plus. Like in my eyes, he's a B minus. This year, I feel like CJ Stroud, he's kind of teetering. Him and Darnold are like a B minus. They're both kind of fringe, like right there. So I think I'm gonna give you a B minus on this total for those guys, and let's see, for the running backs, Gibbs, yeah, nice. Henry, nice. And we're just going to be able to keep getting him later and later, right? Like, who knows what he's going to do and how things are going to change with the new coaching squad. And then Manning guy, bro, look at that. Manning guy. I'm going to say, a B for that. Manning guy probably levels out Gibbs to... because of Gibbs, I'm gonna say B plus. He's got to make that a B plus. Wide receivers: London, Brian Thomas. We'll throw Fanning in there, and DJ. I want to score more, and Troy Franklin round out the starters there. I mean, this is where it gets a little shaky, but you got London at the top here, leading the pack. Kind of leaning on a B minus for that. See the IDPs. Zach Bond, Jordan Brooks, Devin Bush. Man, I don't know if I like that right there. That's bad. I feel like I would have waited on him. Nick Bolton. I mean, you made up for it. Hold on. This one's for you.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself.
And then Luvu. Man, Bush is going to bring that down, though, for sure. Man, see, it's like so hard grading the IDPs because all these guys are like Bond, I feel like is like an A. Brooks, I feel like is an A. Nick Bolton, I feel is like a B plus. Luvu's probably like a B. Devin Bush is like a C or a D. Like, so he's bringing it all the way down. I'll say a B for that. And let me see. So if my calculations are correct, it's a big F. It's a big fat F for Crispy. Yeah, it's so hard to like gauge like what is what like right now. I really can't wait for free agency. Like it's gonna make these drafts. I mean, the drafts are already fun, but like, dude, when we get free agency coming, like it is gonna shake things up like so much. And it's going to be hilarious. Like shake things up as far as like draft capital and where guys are getting drafted because yeah, the landing spot means literally everything. Hey, Minnesota Marty in the house. What up, bro? Dude, we're already in Division 28. This is Division 28, the Waterboy division. Dude, we are trucking. Last year, we at March 4th last year, we had 0 divisions. We didn't start drafting until March 12th last year, which was the day that free agency started. This year we started beginning of February. Super cool, man. And Chris, we said 300 fantasy points for Bush last year. Yeah, I understand what he did last year, but like, look how he fell off, man. They weren't using him the same at the end that they were. And I don't know if that was because of injury or what, but yeah, I'm not saying he didn't finish good for the entire season because he did, but yeah, he fell off though. Like, let me see if I can even. It's probably not going to have the scoring that we need to have. Yeah, see, look at that. It fucking gives us nothing. Like, right. Oh, wait. Oh, because that's this year. Yeah. And see, and even look at that showing us point the pieces of 1 point. Yeah. And see, of course, not showing me the right not showing me the right shit like right there either. Let me go. I'm gonna pull up pull this up in one of our 420 crew leagues and see what he let's see how this went down. I pulled him up in a league that I have him in. You know what? Maybe I'm just not paying attention. You know what? I remember why I was so pissed. Weeks 13 and 15, where he put up single digits. Now you're right, Crispy. Yeah. Because, dude, I don't know how in week 18 you put up 44 points. And I mean, that doesn't count towards anything. That's what sucks. Is like we're not playing then. It makes his overall total look higher, you know. But even in week 17, you know, he did finish with 19 points. And I think I played him in the league that I just pulled up to look at this. I won the championship, and I feel like I had him in my lineup. So I don't even know why I'm hating on him. Let me double check. No, I actually didn't have him in my lineup. He could have started over Jordan Brooks or Devin Lloyd. But yeah, never mind. Never mind. But yeah, let's see. You know why? You know why he took a bump up? I wonder if nobody's even drafted him yet, so I don't even want to say the name. I've already said too much. Like, if you guys are paying attention to what I'm saying, someone show me that you guys are paying attention and draft him. This is a perfect time to draft him. And Crispy, if you were smart, you'd be the one to do it. Because he took a bump up because of something that happened last year to someone. And that's going to change. Let's see. Now I'm going to be on the lookout. Let's see if we get anybody picking up what I'm throwing down. Dang it. Trying to get this like perfectly so we can still see there. Dude, Kelsey in the 19th round. It feels like stealing. It really does. Dude, Tyreek Hill, 19th round. It's crazy, man. End of an era for some of these guys. You're Jerry Jeudy in the 19th round. All right, I'm gonna stay on here for another round or so. I want to make it through Crispy's next two picks to see. Better do it, Crispy. Better do it. It's also a good time to do it too, because if he comes back to form. Look at that. Debo in the 19th, right after Caleb Johnson. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I think what I'll do, I'll leave the draft up for you guys, but I just won't be on camera. So you guys can still look. Oh, hey, Patrick Queen off the board. She's a killer queen. Yeah, and then be on the lookout for the IDP rankings. That should be posted somewhat soon. At least the start of it. Man, now I just want to see it. Now I want to see who's paying attention and if figured it out. Riddle me this, Batman. Hey, the Landman, dude. That seems like hella late for him. He did so good last year. Oh, look at that. K2 Pinson. I didn't even notice that. Drafted, I forget his first name, but D Knight on the Bengals. Real solid rookie year. Dude, JJ McCarthy in the 20th round. Yeah, not a lot of high hopes for him this year. That's crazy. 20th round. Right before Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Jalen McMillan and Alex Singleton off the board. Come on, guys. All right. Let's see if anyone's paying attention. But Crispy, let's see if I wonder if Crispy even knows what I'm talking about. I wonder if anybody knows what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about. Because he would be buried. He'd be completely buried in the ADP. Come on. I have to get, and we'll get another song going. Close us out here. I don't know why the song that I was trying to do, it would not pull up. Listen to the first two verses of this for our man Afro Man. I'm gonna say that's a B for T-Long Goff. Running backs, Genty, Hampton, dude. I mean, it's crazy. Hampton's, value so high right there, and I am not surprised. But it's like, man, that motherfucker better stay healthy, because now all the expectations are on him. Am I right? I said that's not a bribe. No worries. No, I didn't think it was. I'm in Vegas now, and sometimes you throw a little tip knowing that it's going to bring some good luck and good karma back your way. No bribes involved. It's all karma, baby. And so Genty and Hampton, I mean, that's a really good start. And it's crazy that like those guys at the 112 and at the 2-1, that's going to be kind of a normal thing. It's crazy to think, but that's 2026, baby. And I like it. Yeah, I mean, they're going to be workhorses. We hope that the Raiders, with all their money, make some good fucking moves. Like, that's going to make a difference, Either way, Genty's going to workhorse it. That's for damn sure. And we love that. And Warren and Algier. Dude, I'm really curious and excited to see where Algier goes. I got him in a couple of leagues as well. Dude, 1,000-yard rookie rusher, and then they draft Bijan. Like his talents definitely have been underutilized the past couple years, but he's also, because of that, more fresh on the legs. I really want to know where he ends up going. Like, dude, he's probably going to be someone who we hear about in the early days of free agency next week, like Monday, Tuesday, before free agency even starts. I'm going to say, because Warren and yeah, exactly, for sure. Hell yeah. I'm gonna say I'm leaning on a B or B plus. I think I'm gonna throw that in the B plus range there. Obviously, a lot because of Genty and Hampton, but Warren and Algier definitely contributing. But now you're, and cheers, huge ass. You the man. What up, Zeb? Woo! Ooh. Warren is from McCarty. I'm thinking that he could do it all back. Warren could fit the mold, man. So curious to see how it plays out. I'm going to Vegas in a few weeks for the Luke Combs show. Nice. And Zeb said Kyler Murray to the Vikings. Dude, I mean, I said that earlier, but the thing that's crazy is they're negative 44 million against the cap. So it's like as much as it's even fun to talk about that. Because, yeah, dude, Kyler Murray, I've been saying, like, the Cardinals have been holding Kyler Murray back this whole time. Like, dude, they've had a run of bad coaches and bad OCs ever since he got there, man. Ever since he got there. So I'm really curious to see where he does go. And the Vikings seem like a good fit. But, dude, they got no money. They got no fucking money. Crispy said, I promise that's not a bribe. Such a guilty comment in this context. Yeah, the Vikes in a hole going to get, Aaron Jones and Hargrave and Jonathan Allen. Yeah. I mean, that's going to get rid of a chunk. I don't know if that gets rid of it all, though. And, okay, so wide receivers here. We got Scary Terry, Burden, Jacoby Myers, and Godwin. And he does have God and win in his name. And, dude, I wonder, is Mike Evans, is he going to be on the move somewhere? Very curious. I like this foursome here. I feel like as time goes on, this is going to cost. Like, these guys are going to go higher. Right? Like, I mean, that's one thing that I feel. I'm going to give that. I'm going to give that a B. It's fringing on the B- and the B. And, when you're on the line, I'm just saying, and, and you're in Vegas and you give tips, you get pushed over to the right side. I mean, it is what it is, right? And as I've got myself an Xmas present, Metallica at the Sphere in October. Woo, dude, that's going to be cool. I'm curious how dude, I mean, those tickets, I'm sure, hella expensive. It's crazy, man, how much the when it's actual artists, because it's crazy ass shows. But take some videos, man. I'd love to see some. And the IDPs, dude, I talked about your IDPs mid-draft, man. It's very fire. Very fire. Ola Kuhn, Van Ginkel, Cashman, TJ Edwards. And, bro, I know, for this, you should have, for this context of being a starter, you should have had Landman before Rosboom. I like both of them, but Landman, I feel, is, a little bit better than Rosboom, just better situation, more tackles, more production. I don't know what it actually equated to last year, like who got higher points, but I feel like it was Landman. And looking here and thinking, and I think this is a B squad as well. It's just very solid, just right in the middle. Good job for waiting a few rounds past. A lot of people were cracking it off 10th, 11th, 12th, and you waited till the end of the 13th and ended up with 5 really solid starters in a row. Zeb said I went to U2 at the Sphere and saw the Earth movie there. Super cool in the Sphere. Yeah, I said not cheap, but gonna be awesome. Hell yeah, man. I mean, dude, could be a once in a lifetime experience, like seeing some of these guys, right? In this kind of capacity, because everything that I've seen from some people who've shared, some videos from the Sphere, and you've already been there, so this is just me more talking for other people. Like, dude, that shit is insane, man. That shit is fucking insane. It is crazy. It's a whole other fucking experience. And I still haven't gone yet. I'm waiting for the right thing, because U2, I like a couple of their songs, and I like that they were an Entourage, but I'm not a super U2 fan or anything. And I saw the Metallica is gonna be there. I bet that shit's epic, but I'm not a super huge Metallica fan, so I don't know. There's going to be something really. Yeah, definitely wasn't going to the Backstreet Boys, there. But if you're a single guy, probably should have been going. I bet there's a bunch of single ladies that were going to see the Backstreet Boys. But I'm waiting for something really, really epic. I heard Tool's going to be there. Okay, hell yeah, that'd be cool. All right, so let's see. So we had a B, a B plus, a B, and a B. So, I think this is going to be a B all around for Hugh Jass's squad. There you go. Real solid. Real solid. All right. And went backwards. There we go. But he went to the sphere and watched Wizard of Oz on mushrooms. Hell yeah, dude. I bet that was an experience. Because I've seen some of the videos like from the Wizard of Oz, and it looks insane. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get up out of here. Feel free to keep watching. I'm gonna leave it on through the end of the draft. And yeah, appreciate you guys. And dude, shout out to Devo for the super chat. Shout out to Hugh Jass for the super chat. Appreciate you guys, because I'm a self-funded show. Like, I mean, I know ads pop up every once in a while, and maybe I'll make like a couple, like literally like $20 or $30 off of that throughout, like, you know, the month or whatever. So like, yeah, you guys throwing super chats, it means the world. And yeah, I'm always gonna shout out the peeps extra who throw down the super chats, because yeah, you guys are literally funding the show. And Crispy said I should have tipped 10 and get that B plus. Hey man, you know, there is levels to this, I will say. All right guys, I'll see you later. And I'm gonna expand the draft screen here. Let's see. Take over the whole screen there. That's sick. You'll probably even zoom in a little. See if we can get one more. Oh, we got one more. See if we can get one more. Nope. All right. There we go. All right. Dude, Anthony Richardson in the 25th. Insane. All right. Peace out, guys. We'll catch you for the next one. So there's a slow draft filling now. I'm gonna throw in the link for that. Join the slow draft. And there is going to be a fast draft tomorrow. So if you do want Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I feel like Wednesday through Sunday, I'm going to try to fill the fast drafts. And Monday and Tuesday will be a cool off day for whatever reason. Those, those days take forever to fill, and sometimes we don't fill. But here's the slow draft. That's filling. Don't forget, it's only $10. And hey, Hollywood in the house. What up, bro? Man, right at the end, because I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to leave the draft up on the screen for anybody who wants to see. But check me on Patreon. I got some posts that just popped up over there. And IDP rankings are coming, and more leagues are filling. All right, guys. Catch you on the flip side. What happened to peace? Peace.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the, 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 y'all